Welcome everybody. Let's take a look at the stock market. This is the S&P 500 futures, and look at this candlestick for the weekly candlestick. Just maybe 3 days ago, this puppy was green, and now it's red, and it's heading south. And remember, we're looking at the weekly chart here. Guess what? I think it's possible, just maybe, we get down to this 42.06, or at least close to it. That's this 50-week moving average. That could happen. Okay, August 29th, now looking much more likely that we're going to get a cycle low right here in this week of August 29th. Today is, what is today's date, guys? Let me look at today's date because I'm just rolling from day to day here. Today's date is October 19th. Okay, my phone loves to ding every time I go to check its date. Okay, you ding away there, phone. So, we're looking at really just a week, maybe 2 at the most for the cycle low. All right. And this has turned south, looking like it wants to go more. This is getting wide. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that October 29th cycle low, the week of October 29th, could be the first week of November, whatever. Could be a little early, a little late, whatever. That area is looking pretty good. And 42.06, it just might happen. Okay. Let's look at the daily. Now here on the daily, first thing I want you to take a look at this universe. This is basically energy flow. I won't go into too much what that all means, but my goodness, look at this. Bam, it is just heading south. Okay. And this indicator has nothing to do with the markets, finances, nothing to do, it's completely outside of stock market. It says measuring the flow of energy, really, to be honest, in our solar system. And it's saying south. Well, guess what? It predicted that this thing was going to happen. Right over here, it was all getting all peaky. And this thing was already beginning to head south, right, at that same time. And now, looking at the daily chart here, 42.62, oh yeah, it's going to happen. This is probably going to come down a little bit more. Looks like this wants to, look at this, didn't even get back up to the zero line on the MACD. So I think this is going to go further south. I think 42.62 is going to get pierced. It's going to go below it. Probably the next, I don't know, within the next week. Maybe the next 5-6 days, calendar days. So Tuesday, Wednesday next week. I don't know exactly on the 25th. Let's see. Tomorrow's Friday, the 20th. So 1, 2, the 23rd is Monday. So maybe Wednesday, Thursday, kind of somewhere in that area could potentially be the cycle low right there. I think we're going to head down into here and get below this 42.62. Below that is 41.14. Okay, I haven't really extended that line, but if I activate this drawing, just kind of bring it over here. Okay, 42.14. Let me activate this little puppy. Get this moved over here. Okay, so that's what that is. While I'm at it, I might as well go ahead and make it official. Fix the right side of that line. So there you go, 42.14. Can it get down there? Yeah, maybe. But first, let's just see if it gets below this 42.62. Right now we're at 42.94. Geez, we're talking 30 points, right? 32 points? Yeah, it's going to get below it. It's going to break below this. Okay, if it breaks below it hard, then we'll start taking a look at this 41.14. Yeah, there's more in this. And I honestly believe, even if there's some kind of wacky little last minute bounce, which I don't think is going to happen, I think we're going to get some pretty big red candlestick, and we're going to break below this. For the other resistance point would be the bottom of that candlestick right there, which is 42.35, we'll call it. Okay, so 42.62 is kind of the big one that goes way, way back for a long time. And then 42.35 below that would be kind of like the final. If it breaks below that, that's, game on. So I think we'll get down below all that. I think we're going to get below this lower wick. We're going to get below that. We're going to get down into this area. We'll see how low it goes. So that's going to be a big deal if it gets down into this area. Okay, because that'll tell us a lot about the next cycle. That it may not be quite as strong, especially if it gets below this 41.14. Then we know the next cycle, which I still think we're going to get a rise. It won't be quite as strong. Okay, let's take a look at the trade of the day. Okay, I don't normally show this 1 hour chart. I'm going to show it today. Yeah, you're getting a freebie right there for tomorrow. Normally I reserve all this for members only. But the members have known this entire week where all the cycles are going to fall in the hourly chart. And let me tell you something. Did they take advantage of that cycle low? You can bet you know what they did. They did it yesterday too. They did it the day before twice. This day over here was a little bit harder to read, but there was still some banking that day. These cycles have been amazing. Amazing. So members, there you go for tomorrow. I know the members get the streaming charts. They can come look at it anytime. No, I don't share the hourly chart very often because the members are paying for the membership, and I don't think it's right for people to get it for free. But for this Friday, the public's getting it for free. Okay. That may happen occasionally just as kind of as a product promotion, but I'm certainly not going to do it every day. Right? Look at that. My goodness. If you can't see the cycles on this page, on this 1 hour chart, then you should stop trading. Let's take a look at the 5-minute chart, which I really think is where the trade of the day really is. There's several opportunities here. Okay. So this 5-minute chart, that's from starting last night all the way to there. That was today. This little bit over here is the starting of the futures for tomorrow. Okay. So look at all these opportunities in here. There were a lot of opportunities. Last night I said to the members in the email that I thought the market wasn't going to decline because all the signs were suggesting the market was going to decline, and boy, did it ever. Look at this thing. Wow. Huge. Okay. Intraday, you got this right here. You got a signal right here. The signal was exactly at 11:15. Okay, so let me spread this out a little bit, and we can zero in on why this was such a good indication from the GITTIS Plus indicator, which, by the way, was sent. This was sent. All these 4 here were sent as alerts to the Discord server for the members. 11:15. Okay. 11:15 this morning, Texas time. So that's this candlestick right here, this big green candlestick. That one. Seriously, does it get any better than that? This alert's telling you get ready to make a trade. Based on what you're seeing on the rest of this chart, which way would you trade this? I can see it's already rolled over here, right? Did it way back here. So this SMI was going down. At the time this alert came in, the SMI was already rolling over and going down. The MACD was still pretty strong going up, right? So I'm just waiting for one of these candlesticks in the 5-minute chart to give me something that tells me this thing's about to roll over. Sure enough, not even 10 minutes later, we get this massive candlestick. Of course, the members knew that my opinion was the market was going to go down. I'm not saying they should follow my word like it's the Bible or something, but at least they know my opinion. They can decide for themselves how to trade. This was a huge moneymaker. Look at this. 20, 30, 40-point drop. Even if you just were falling asleep at the wheel and you got into this thing halfway down, you still made 20 to 30 points in this area. Huge. How can you not make money on this signal? And again, just like yesterday, you don't need another signal telling you how to trade the next part, right? It comes up. You don't trade the long because the market's bearish. It rolls over. When it rolls over, the MACD does too. You grab the trade again. All the way to the end of the day. My goodness, what a day. Huge moneymaker day. Massive money being made in the market today. I don't care if you trade options to do that or you trade futures like I do. It's been just a huge making bank almost every day for the last month. It's been just crazy. Awesome. Okay, so that's the trade of the day right there. If you want to become a member, you saw how good this is, right? I'm not trying to, I don't even need to brag, right? It's just been that good lately. And I think it's, the service just speaks for itself. $7.99 a month. You get this streaming chart here, the 5-minute chart. You get the GITIS Plus indicator. This is all streamed on the Discord server. 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, 1-hour chart. And anytime you get an alert like this one, the one we just saw for the trade of the day, gets sent over to the Discord server on the S&P 500 channel. Okay, so big plus there. There's also crude oil on there. There's gold channel on there for alerts for that. There's the top 30 stocks of the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ are on there. Okay, there's premium symbols at the end of each day. My logic goes out and grabs the symbols that I think are going to be good trades, puts it on the server. There's a channel for that. There's a nightly email that goes to the members every night with the S&P 500 chart attached to it and my opinion about what I think the market's going to do. Okay. And there's some interesting things going on, right? I mean, I talk about energy levels in the solar system, in the universe for that matter. Sounds crazy. Okay. But for those who've been following me, there's no denying that it plays a role in helping me decide how to give my opinion, not only to the members, but in my own trading. And I've showed more times than I can count my trades on this channel. I haven't been lately because I've been working my little tail off with my day job, but I've showed lots of trades many times, making huge money. Okay, so yes, I use the membership myself. All right, okay, that's it. If you want to join, there's a link in the description below the video. Just read it carefully so you don't have any troubles joining. All right, that's my dinner. Did you hear a little buzzer in the background? That's chicken time. Yeah. So happy trading, everybody. God bless everybody. We'll talk to you all real soon again next time.